Farelli from the city of Aurora put us in touch with Tom. Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are doing wonderfully here, and I hear you are doing really good things along with the Plano Building Company and well, it's called Tommy's Gift. First of all, Tom, tell us a little bit about Tommy's Gift and where that charitable organization came from.
Well, Tommy's Gift is a mission outreach program from the United Methodist Church of Plano that my wife and I founded in 2012, and it's in memory of our son Tommy, who passed away in 2009. And we've used it as a vehicle to kind of pull us out of our grief and our depression and our sadness of that event, and kind of catapulted us into a life of compassion and giving. And it's really been a great process for us healing, and also a way to honor our son.
So tell me, what happened to your son?
Our son was born premature. He was born at 24 weeks. He survived for 3 weeks against the odds, and unfortunately at the end succumbed to his lungs didn't fully develop, and it was a pretty agonizing 3 weeks. It was a long and painful journey that we went through with him, and at the end, like any other loss, we take into consideration, like with the family that we're helping, their level of loss with their child a little bit more intense, obviously, than what we went through. But that inner core feeling of losing a child is pretty devastating, and it put us on a path that's really hard to get out of at times. And I think when people lose a child, they might have difficulties moving forward, and there has to be some kind of monumental event that comes into their life sometimes and pulls them out of that and sends them down a path of healing, and that's what we're hoping to do with our project this time.
Well, Tom, you and your wife are doing great things. Tommy's Gift is being turned over this year. So how many of these have you done so far?
Well, we've personally been involved, Kim and I, my wife, through Tommy's Gift and also through the Plano Building Community, with about 4 of these so far. But the Plano Building Community has a history of doing these once a year, and they're partnering with us, and this will be their 6th one.
Wow. So when you say we give, what are you guys doing?
We're actually going to a family in Plano, and we're rehabbing their entire house, front and back. And I hate to say it, but kind of like the TV show.
Sure.
We're going to go in and we're going to remodel an entire house, and our goal is to do it within 1 week through the help of volunteers and regular people in the community.
So you were going into Dave and Lori's house. Their son Jared was tragically killed in the driveway of their family home back in June of last year. The vehicle he was working on slipped off its jacks. And so they had already started this, and you know how when we all start projects in our houses, and 2 years later your wife is saying, hey, what the hell, are you going to finish this or what? Well, with the death of their son and a tragic loss like this, the last thing they could do was finish that project and move forward. So when you heard about, and the Knipsel, is it Knipsel?
Yes.
The Knipsel family, you decided that this was your next extreme home makeover. Now, this, Tommy, is bigger than anything you've done, right?
Yeah, this is on a much larger scale because it's not only just because of the scope of work that they need, it's the family story too, and then the amazing outpouring of support we received from the community has put this at a level that both Tommy's Gift and the Plano Building community have not experienced to date. It's very exciting and sort of uncharted waters, and I think you have to be a little bit inspired, but also a little bit crazy to take on something like this. But we're happy to do the best that we can.
And Jim, Tom, what kind of help are you looking for this project?
Now, we've had an incredible outreach of skilled tradesmen and regular people, but we still are in need of any skilled tradesmen, especially, and specifically we're in need of flooring guys, and specifically carpet guys. And material, we're really looking for flooring right now, carpet, laminate, and tile, and we're looking for sod for the exterior. But we would, if anybody's out there has any kind of skill level or has any kind of materials that they think could be used for a building project, we certainly would not turn anything down.
Now, what about volunteers? When is this taking place, and when do you need your people there?
It's the week of Memorial Day, so it's that Monday through Monday. Most of the skilled work is we're trying to get it done during the week, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's open to public to come and volunteer any skill level. We'll put you to work. And then on Memorial Day at 4 o'clock is when we do the big reveal, which should prove to be a pretty emotional and inspiring event. We have a lot of plans for that actual.
Well, Tom, how do people get in touch with you to help out?
They can find us at tommysgift.org. They can also find us at Tommy's Gift on Facebook. Those are the two best places to find us. And if you leave your contact information, someone will get back to you as soon as we can.
Well, Tom, you are doing great things with your wife, Kim. We really appreciate it, and we'll try to help out in the community and put the word out continually. And I love what you put in the letter that I received. We hope and pray that after a successful weekend, we can all bring some joy and peace of mind to a family who so desperately needs it. A small sacrifice by many has an opportunity to literally change the lives of an entire family. And when yours changed, you decided to take care of others. So I commend you on that, and God bless you, sir.
Well, if I could add one last thing, one of the other reasons that we felt so strong to help the Knitzels out is during their pain and their grief, too, they made the ultimate sacrifice, and they donated Jared's organs. And we are in full partnership with the Gift of Hope, which is the organ and tissue program out here. And we know for a fact from the Gift of Hope that Jared saved 4 other families.
That's terrific.
That told us that we need to give back to this family.
That is the pay it forward story, and you're still doing it, Tom. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you for the opportunity, and
We'll make sure to post the information up on our Facebook page too, with tommysgift.org for people to click over and get in touch with you if they're interested or have something to donate or can donate their sweat.
yes, thank you. We
Hey,
appreciate
thanks.
all.
Hey, Tom, also, get in touch with us the weekend before you need those volunteers to come out. Just give us a buzz and remind us of it so we can bring it back on the air, and we'll talk to you real quickly.
Not a problem. I'd love to. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you. That is Tom Zimmerman along with his wife, Kim. It is tommysgift.org. And thanks also to the Plano Building Company for that.
And Dan Farrelly from the Aurora Police Department for getting us in contact with
Yeah,
you.
Dan's an awesome guy. Let's get a check of traffic brought to you by West Suburban Bank.